Our grandmother came here illegally, but not as you think. She came to New York as a war refugee from Nicaragua with my grandfather and my two older brothers in the 1970s because there was a hit out on my grandfather's head for being a Democratic mayor for the government they were trying to overthrow. Our grandmother is the reason I retain so much of my culture. We were never really close, and we barely spoke. But I watched her when I was younger, when she would do things that I thought were weird or different. My mother would have to explain to me why my grandmother did the things she did because of how she was raised. I remember when she would babysit all of her grandchildren and her grandchildren's children, and we would run around screaming and yelling while she yelled at us in Spanish to stop running. Not one of us ever laid a hand on her or yelled back at her. We respected her and loved her. I would sit and listen to the stories that she would tell about the old times back home, how it was like living there, and how things are now. She had 13 children. All but 4 survived. She suffered through poverty, but she lived happily with my grandfather. She showed me family values and how long they last. She was a loyal wife and a wonderful mother. In her long years, she taught all of us a thing or two we keep very dear to our hearts to this day. We all took care of her, so we didn't have to put her in a home. She was a good and strong woman. She never bothered anyone for anything. At 92, she stood up tall and walked on her own. She only asked for help when she absolutely needed it. And she taught all of us good morals and how to love one another no matter what tribulations we go through. She taught me that no matter what, family is family. We sit here today to honor one of our greatest mentors. And in remembrance, we love one another just how she taught us.